Here's a story about Plato, the famous Greek philosopher. Plato, a journey of ideas. Long ago, in ancient Greece, there was a young man named Plato, born in Athens around 427 BC. Plato grew up during a time of intense political unrest and witnessed the destructive Peloponnesian War, which shaped his ideas and beliefs. Plato was initially interested in politics, but his life changed forever when he met Socrates, a wise philosopher known for his questioning approach. Socrates would walk through Athens, asking people deep questions about justice, morality, and knowledge. Fascinated, Plato became a student of Socrates and admired his commitment to truth and reason. When Socrates was sentenced to death for his ideas, Plato was devastated but determined to carry on his mentor's legacy. Plato began to write dialogues, stories featuring conversations, usually with Socrates as the main character, exploring philosophical ideas. He believed that through dialogue and questioning, people could discover profound truths about life and reality. Plato also developed a theory that became one of his most famous ideas, the theory of forms. He argued that everything we see in the physical world is just a shadow of a perfect, unchanging form that exists in an ideal realm. For example, every beautiful object in the world is merely an imitation of the true form of beauty. In his later years, Plato established a school called the Academy, the first institution of higher learning in the Western world. It attracted students from all over Greece, including a young Aristotle, who would go on to become another great philosopher. Plato's academy emphasized mathematics, philosophy, and the pursuit of wisdom. Plato continued to write, teach, and develop his ideas until his death around 347 BC. His works, such as the Republic, the Symposium, and the Allegory of the Cave, remain some of the most influential writings in Western philosophy, shaping ideas about ethics, politics, and the nature of reality. Through his life and work, Plato taught that knowledge is not merely about accumulating facts but involves a deep understanding of the nature of existence. His legacy endures, inspiring countless thinkers to seek truth and wisdom. This story captures Plato's life, his philosophical journey, and the lasting impact of his ideas on the world. Certainly. Here are 20 quotes by or attributed to the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, touching on his thoughts about wisdom, knowledge, love, virtue, and society. Wisdom alone is the science of other sciences. The beginning is the most important part of the work. Courage is knowing what not to fear. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Ideas are the source of all things. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Love is a serious mental disease. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. Education is teaching our children to desire the right things. He who is of a calm and happy nature will hardly feel the pressure of age. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future in life. There are three classes of men: lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. Necessity is the mother of invention. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. Music is a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm and gaiety to life and to everything. Justice means minding your own business and not meddling with other men's concerns. Plato's work and ideas remain foundational in Western thought, often challenging us to think deeply about knowledge, ethics, and the nature of existence.